World Press Freedom Day. Every year, the world celebrates the special occasion of World Press Freedom Day on May 3rd. It is a special occasion designated by UNESCO to spread awareness regarding the role of media and press which plays in our daily lives and societies. So, let's hear it from the teachers and the students of Salesian College, Sonada. Sir, what do you think about the current status of press?
I find it very interesting, sometimes a bit confusing. You see, I am not the person from media and from the press, but I keep interest. The very fact that our rank has fallen down, especially the press in India, that we are now in the 150th position, is it not? That tells us that something is happening which is not much encouraging in the field of press. No? Second thing is this: press is a very good thing and it is a must also, and it has many positive facets. But the thing is, somehow this kind of personality cult, bit of selfish motives, not so good elements also have come in, which is tarnishing the image of the press in India. Having said that one, the positive contributions are more. Therefore, according to me, the current scenario of press it is very, very positive. It is doing well, and press wills power. Though at times we hear about journalists being harassed and facing criminal prosecutions, etc. Still, our journalists, both seniors and juniors and budding ones, they are very, very interested, they are very focused, and they are going ahead with full vigor and energy, and that is very, very encouraging.
So in your opinion, what are some of the biggest challenges faced by media industry today?
For me, I think the biggest challenge faced by the media industries is the competition, because nowadays in the digital world, anyone can post their news in social media or even YouTube. So the media industries, they are facing a lot of problem because of that, and a lot of fake news has been spreading in today's media. So that is the most prominent example I can give.
India was in the 142 rank, and now India is losing their position in the World Press Freedom Index. So what is your take on that?
See, India is the largest democracy, so I think in that context, it's a very important news. And see, I'm not saying that these indicators are 100% correct, but even if it's not 100% correct, even if it's 50% correct, it has an impact, okay? And I think the way Indian media and Indian government have reacted regarding this news, it says a lot, okay? Because I think it's very important and we should work on it, okay? And the kind of denial by the government, it's very problematic. Yeah.
These days, as we can see, that the demand of television is actually fading away. So according to me, I feel that people will look forward seeing or learning new information from AI and as well as from social media. But given the fact, the future of the press, I guess it can be manipulated. Why? Because press can be biased as according to one's own thinking and one's own will. Maybe given a fact that there is something going around in the world, and you being a journalist, you might say from your point of view, I might say from my point of view, but there will be only less journalists who will give a neutral view, but mostly it will be done on emotional base, where even in social media we see that whatever cause it is, whatever cause there are, they always take one side, and that can be manipulative.
Okay, so we are talking about the press freedom, right? So as I asked you about press freedom, so what do you think about like the social media? Should they have the freedom to post anything, any sort of news? Because as we see, there are a lot of fake news also being generated. So what are your views on that? Should the press have the full freedom to post whatever they feel like?
I guess this thing cannot be stopped. Why? Because even if there is a government working and they want to control the media, so that is also not good. So just to prevent that aspect, what is happening, people are also getting the opportunity or the liability to post whatever they want. So I guess if the government takes the steps to control that, people will be thinking that maybe they are trying to control media. So what we can do is how we all do research as an individual. I guess that will help the truth to prevail.
As the large corporate companies are buying media companies, how can it impact the freedom of press?
While everyone acknowledges that free press is essential for a free society, there's a lot of ambiguity around the word free when it comes to media. And I feel that when large corporate houses do buy media houses, the element of freedom just escapes the situation, because when media ownership passes on to the large corporate houses, they tend to establish a sort of hegemony. And when this hegemony comes into play, the focus of media, I feel, gets transferred from quality and integrity of the content towards, profit making, especially through advertising.
So, how do you think technology and social media have affected the media, and what impact has this had on freedom of press?
Ma'am, according to me, the technology has a positive impact on the media and the freedom of the press, because I believe previously people used to consume media only from television and newspaper, but today due to social media we easily get hold of it because internet is easily available nowadays. So if we go to social media, then we get hold of news articles. Yeah, so it's easily available. And also talking about technology, ma'am, I feel that technology also has added positively to the media organizations, as people nowadays can use cameras and also different different websites. They help them to add special effects or do editing to the news and the media. So yes, ma'am.
Sir, what's your take on journalists taking sensitive issues including politics, social controversies, and etc.?
Yeah, this is very, very fundamental questions, because looking at the ongoing controversies related to, journalism, this question seems very, very pertinent. So as far as my take is concerned, journalism is indispensable for politics, because it plays significant role in political socialization as well as political culture. So I do not have any reservations when it comes to journalism, but I am against that kind of journalism which judges the merit of any incident, event, or for that matter, particular phenomenon, because for that we have judiciary in existence. So as long as journalism is free and independent, I do not have any issue, because if you see historically, Gandharva, they used to play that role, and Gandharva used to be a medium of communication between state and the people. So one of the objectives of journalism is to play that role.
Women journalists and media workers face increasing offline and online attacks and are subject to disproportionate and specific threats. So what is your take on that?
So, women are subject to attacks both online and offline. This is from people who are of the patriarchal view that women should not be in journalism because it's a man's job. So, this has come to the fore now that we are in the digital age, and there's rampant trolling of women journalists. So it's out there for everyone to see. So such a problem will only be solved if the mindset of the people changes and they are more sensitive towards women journalists.
Since you are a mass comm student, what does Press Freedom Day mean to you?
For me, Press Freedom Day act as a reminder, not just for me, for the entire people who are living in a democratic country, to understand the efforts of media and how it is serving as a watchdog to the democracy.
Understanding the word freedom is no easy task. Its relative interpretation can justify the absence of freedom itself. Press can feel free, be cozy, and enjoy being well fed by choosing to do lapdog journalism. Or the press can misuse its power of information for self promotion at the cost of social and national disruption. The real free press is that which safeguards the human rights. This is the intention of UNESCO, that the people of all places enjoy the basic human dignity. The press needs to be free to be a watchdog to protect and promote human rights. The theme of World Press Freedom Day expresses this well, shaping a future of rights, freedom of expression as the engine of other human rights. On this World Press Freedom Day, we wish you a better press for a better promoting of human rights.